my 401k is currently half Tesla and half MicroStrategy. What percentage of MicroStrategy would you swap to Tesla at this time? Current Tesla MicroStrategy ratio is 0.59. That means you get 0.59 MicroStrategy. I'll tell you in a minute. I show it on the next chart in a second. But thinking to swap more to Tesla this year and the reverse next year for the halvening, but don't want to go under 30% exposure to either. George, I love this because when I started this channel, I talked about everything being a pair. Everything is literally divided by something. And this is what this little nature flower indicates. And I recently swapped some Bitcoin for Tesla, and there was so much backlash and goes, why would you do that? It's terrible. Because I fundamentally believe Tesla would outperform Bitcoin in 2023 at the prices that it was in the low 100s. And has it done that? Yes, it has. So, but it wasn't everything. It was a small couple of bit, I won't say what. But anyway, let's look at a couple of things. I'm going to give you the information so you can make your own decision and the things to actually look for to determine when to swap back and forth. But this is absolutely a crazy good strategy to amplify and increase the amount of your positions over time. But you got to have the timing right. So the whole thing here is really the time to swap. So this is going back to early 2020, before MicroStrategy even bought Bitcoin. And you can see here all the undulations that has happened. And not too long ago, back in August, September, right before, actually maybe even late September, I think it was, there was about 1.6 MicroStrategy shares for every share of Tesla, which was kind of mind-boggling. And then a few days ago, there was about 0.53 MicroStrategy shares for every share of Tesla. So what does that tell you? That tells you you need to change one for the other. And that's why I changed Bitcoin for Tesla, because Tesla was such a bargain and MicroStrategy is a Bitcoin proxy. Now, another way to look at this is this. This is the ARB model, what we call the ARB cloud on the website. But watch the Bitcoin MicroStrategy arbitrage, because tomorrow is MicroStrategy earnings, I think. And it might have an impact and it might bring things out of kilter. But these are times when you swap one for the other. But doing the big step, you are now looking at MicroStrategy versus Bitcoin. So let's look at another one. This is Bitcoin versus Tesla. And I believe this pair could go back to 100. And this is when I will be ready to swap back when we get close to that $100 level. So that's kind of the lay of the land, the 3 pair charts that you need to look at. Draw your lines in the sand of where you think things could go. Look at things like 200-day moving averages. Like that's where the 100 target is for me on this particular pair. And then just wait and be patient, because the markets are irrational and things really get out of sync. Even the Bitcoin price compared to MicroStrategy. All over the place, all the time. And it's fun to play the ARB on that.